guys, today we're going to be doing a hairstyle that we put on Instagram a few months ago, and we've had quite a few requests for it. So to begin with, I've made a part here on the side of her head, and then on the side that has more hair, I'm going to start a 4-strand braid. So I'm grabbing just a small section here in the front to begin with. And then behind this section, I'm going to grab a small strand of hair and just put a little tiny elastic in. This elastic is basically just going to work as an anchor for this ribbon. And the ribbon I'm using is pretty long, so I'm actually going to double this up. If you're working with ribbon that's on the shorter side, you can just tuck the end in so that you're basically working with one piece. Since this ribbon is super long, I have it doubled up. After you have that in place, you want to grab this hair in the front, and I am going to spray it down with a little bit of water before I start, just so that I don't have flyaways. I'm going to split this hair into 3 strands and then use the ribbon as the 4th strand. So I'm going to have 2 strands of hair here on the left, and then the ribbon is going to go in the 3rd position. And then on the right, you'll have 1 more strand of hair. So to start this 4-strand braid, I'm going to be starting with the strand on the furthest left, and I'm going to bring it under the strand it is sitting next to, and then over the ribbon. And then with this strand on the right, I'm going to bring it over the strand of hair it's sitting next to and under the ribbon. So on the left side of the braid, I'm always going to go under first and then over, and on the right side of the braid, I'm going to go over first and then under. So I'm going to repeat that pattern all the way down, adding in hair from the top and the bottom of the braid. So here on the top, I'm adding in a strand, and I'm going to bring it under, and then over. And then here on the right, I'm going to add in a strand to that furthest piece. And I'm going to bring this over and then under. So I'm just going to repeat that pattern all the way down, and I am bringing the braid across diagonally over to the other side of her head. Okay, when you get to the point in this braid where you've added in all of the extra hair and you just have the 4 strands remaining, you just want to continue with the braid the same way you did. So I'm taking this strand here on the right, I'm bringing it over and under, and then the strand on the left is going to go under and over, and I'm going to repeat that down as far as I can go to the very bottom. After you get this braided down to the bottom, what you do now is going to depend on the length of hair you're working with. The first time I did this, her hair was a little bit longer. I've trimmed it since then. And what I did that time was I brought this braid underneath, and then I wrapped it around the top and back down this way. Now that her hair is a little bit shorter, I'm not going to be able to do that. So if you have super long hair, that's what I would do. Wrap it this way and pin it all in place. Since her hair is shorter now, what I'm going to do is take it and wrap it up this way and pin it, and then I'm going to tuck the ends in through the top. So you'll want to make sure these braids are just kind of laying right on top of each other, and then take the pins and just pin along the very edge. So with this end, there's a few different things you could do here. You could take a topsy tail and actually run the ends right underneath this first braid. What I'm going to do is just take this and fold it and bring the ends right underneath this braid that I just pinned in. And then just pinning that into place.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram at Hair for My Princess.